Well, they're appealing for everything they possibly can. There's the chance here of the drop goal. Dan Edwards, it's out of the middle. It's straight through. The young man is a hero again. What a moment.
What's happened to this game? It's come alive all of a sudden. What's good? Giles gets it away. Dan Edwards, Justin Tipperick. He started the move.
How important was that tackle from James Ratty on Ben Thomas on the turnover ball? Cardiff were away, forced Cardiff to kick. Max Nagy ends up looking for space, finds him, gets on the front foot.
Domachowski's barely been on the field, but he's already conceded a penalty for collapsing that maul. It's another free hit for the Ospreys as Dan Edwards sees a gap, goes through the gap, and like a little magician, Dan Edwards has conjured his way through the Cardiff defence.
Can Ulster finish it off? Oh, and it's been nicked there by Welsh, and now Prothero, and it's Edwards, and it's Edwards, and it's a foot race, and Edwards, well, he's running, he's meandering, he's got the support to his right, and Kieran Williams it is who finishes it off.
This would take it 11 points. You think this would be it? Oh, he struck it beautifully.
Lovely stuff.
Now, second attempt for a drop goal of the match. It's Dan Edwards again. He's done it before. And Edwards from distance nails another drop. 4 points clear.
Splits the uprights, doesn't he? Okay, Mr. Willems, whatever you can do.
Trying to rip it free in the tackle. Ben Loader, Morgan Smith away to Dan Edwards. He puts a grabber through. A brilliant grabber. Well weighted. Try to Luke Morgan.
What a kick.
All seven weight. Go on now.
Well, that's a good clearance from Dan Edwards.
Winner. Cross field, up and under, a little bit overcut. Edwards fancied it, and Dan Edwards is away. And Edwards showing some pace here. And the crossfield kick to Morgan Williams. Ben Thomas is back. Oh, Ben Thomas under a bit of trouble. And that is a huge gain. Costello shot up. Owen Watkins spotted the space. Crunching tackle on him. Jack Morgan to the back door. Dan Edwards spots a gap. Jack Walsh, better from the Ospreys.
Ospreys scrummers, they want to get this away early. They do so through Alan Lawrence. But it is another breakdown penalty for the Ospreys, and it's Dan Edwards that time getting the credit, getting the applause from his teammate.
As Edwards is looking, counting down inside, 18 seconds, 17 seconds, so he's got plenty of time on his hands. Edwards matches.
Morgan scored 2 tries in Cape Town against the Stormers last season. Edwards, the creator of one of those scores.
Interesting to see when Warren Gatland announces his Wales squad in a couple of weeks' time, whether he'll be in it. Edwards is another who's sticking his hand up.
Time on. Brock Harris, 7 years with the Dragons, much loved at Rodney Parade. He's on. Ruben Morgan Williams is away, chips over the top for himself. Ruben Morgan Williams collects and offloads, and Edwards is in. And the Ospreys slide in.
Into the top 8.
Go straight.
That's right, it's an important match on both sides. So tight mid-table.
Distance on the kick from Luke McGrath drifting in field, and we know that the Ospreys like to counter-attack, and they have the weapons to do so. Lovely little offload to Dan Edwards, drops it onto the laces, all on the points. Jimmy O'Brien now being scragged back towards his own try line.
Now they reset, and Mattia taken well by Edwards.
In form compared to their rivals. Here's Dan Edwards though. Nice angle, Jack Walsh, one man to beat. And Tom Rogers somehow hangs on to his shirt.
Nagy. 6 minutes to go. Oh, didn't catch that right, but it might well work for Nagy. I don't think it should have done, but it might just do that. And now breaking away, there goes Edwards. And the Ospreys have their bonus point score.
Gets it as far as the 22, but a very composed.
Okay, keep retreating, boys.
Willie LaRue drives one back. Oh, that is so well taken. Brilliant kick, but a great reception from Edwards.
Lake finds Ratti. There's Edwards. Morgan Morris in the midfield. Dowie Lake once more. Edwards with a bit of space. Suggestion maybe of a man over.
Again, Lake no look pass, and Edwards has a little dart.
Not for penalty to give away.
Edwards that time. Releases it to Walsh.
It's a shove.
And the front rows are popped up, but the arm is out in favour of the Ospreys, and Rupert Morgan-Williams has seen acres of space in front of him. And he's through the tackles. Dan Edwards on his shoulder. Has he got the energy to go all the way? Not quite. But here comes Owen Watkin.
Dave McCann picks it up for Cooney.
Definitely be looking to exploit this, and Dan Edwards immediately into defensive action. And he's under a bit of pressure too. Swamped by Cardiff runners.
Oh, he slipped the ball well there, inside.
Feels like an important point in the Ospreys season. Cardiff under pressure. Morris, Dan Edwards, Luke Morgan. Bonus point, Ospreys.